Hello everyone, welcome to my yoga session. We'll be working on strength and balance in this one. Let's start with subtle movement of joints or limbering. Moving on to our shoulder joints. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now reverse your motion. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Bringing both the palms down on mat and giving ourselves a side stretch. Pulling your arm upwards and sideways. Change of side. Look towards the ceiling while you stretch. Coming back to center, we'll move on to our legs. Bringing your legs straight, sitting Dandayamana, spine straight, and moving your feet forward and back. Rotating both the feet together. And reverse. Now let's move into butterfly, keeping sole of the feet together and bringing both the feet closer to your groin area and moving your knees up and down. Keep your spine straight and keep moving. Next, we are going to move down onto the mat, bringing our spine flat on mat, keeping our knees bent and preparing ourselves to move into hip bridge dynamically for 15 counts. Keep your legs hip distance apart, palms pressing down on the floor, and lift your hips up and come down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Come down and take a few breaths and prepare yourself for the second round, where we are going to move up again into hip bridge or Setubandha and stay and hold there for 15 counts. Let's move up, breathe and stay up. Feel your legs strong, your knees as if you're squeezing something in between your knees, but they are hip distance apart. Feel your hip muscles or glutes. Stay and breathe. Slowly come down. Take a few breaths and prepare yourself to move into another form of bridge, tabletop bridge. You lift up your spine on your hips, sitting on your hips, placing both the palms by your side at the back, fingers facing sideways. You are to lift your hip up, come into a tabletop, and then move down on the mat. Up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, feel your leg muscles. 7, your arms. 8, your hips. 9, keep moving. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe, come down, take a few breaths, and prepare yourself to move into a box position. Now coming into a box position, your wrist just below your shoulders, knees just below your hips. We are going to lift one leg up straight along the spine and hips and alternate arm up straight. Hold and balance. Balancing table pose or bird dog pose. Stay and breathe. Come down and we'll do same thing from the other leg and alternate arm. Drawing your leg straight up and alternate arm up. Dandayamana Bharmanasana. Hold, breathe, balance. Now come down and prepare yourself to move into one more balancing pose here. Lift your one leg up and bend the knee. Alternate arm up and try to hold your feet with your palms. Lift your leg up and balance, lifting your chest up as well into one-handed tiger pose. Breathe and stay. Strength and balance at the same moment. Coming down slowly and preparing yourself to move from the other side. Lift your leg up straight, bend the knee, lift your alternate arm up and hold your feet. Try to lift your leg up and your chest up. Eka Hasta Vyaghrasana, called in Sanskrit. Breathe, ease into the pose. Slowly come down and move into a child pose. Take a few breaths and prepare yourself to move ahead. Prepare yourself to move into a vinyasa. Lifting up into a downward dog. Stay and take a few breaths here. Trying to feel the stretch, also known as Adho Mukh Svanasana. Lift your heels up and take your body weight forward onto your arms, moving into Falakasana. Now from here, drop down onto the floor, relax your feet and lift your chest up into Bhujang Asana. Coming back, Adho Mukh Svanasana. Lifting and moving into Falakasana. Dropping down on the floor, on the mat, relax your feet and Bhujangasana. One last time, moving up, Adho Mukh Svanasana, Falakasana, and while you drop down, if you can stay a little above the ground, Chaturanga, hold for a few seconds and drop down and move into Bhujangasana. Again, back and take your legs forward and roll your spine upwards to come into a standing position. Now from here we'll be moving into one standing balancing pose. Keep both the feet grounded on the mat and shift your body weight onto one foot. Lift one foot up and place the sole of the feet onto your inner thighs. Bring both the palms folded in front of your heart, or move your arms over and above your head in prayer position. Lift your spine upwards, Vrikshasana. Hold and balance. Keep your eyes fixed on one point in front of you and keep your attention on your breath. Stay and balance. Keep your feet rooted on the mat. Now bringing one arm down onto your folded leg. Stretch your upper arm up and try to bend sideways, keeping your lower leg centered. Try to bend from your torso. Come up, bring your leg down and arms down. We are going to do the same thing on the other leg. Shifting your body weight to one leg, lifting your other leg up, placing the sole of the feet onto your inner thighs. Taking your arms over and above your head. Long spine, breathe, keeping your eyes focused at one point. Feet rooted onto the mat. Hold strong and balance. Now again, taking one arm down to the side where your leg is bent, pulling your upper arm upwards and then trying to bend your torso. Lower body being stable and centered, bending tree pose, balance, stay, bring your arms up, lift your leg down and then both the arms down. Now from here we'll be moving into one complete body strengthening pose, bringing your legs 3 to 4 feet apart, moving both the feet outwards, keeping your spine long, bringing both the knees outwards and bringing your hips onto the level of the knees, wide squat position, and bringing your arms straight sideways, shoulder level. Stay and breathe. Feel the pose. Breathe. Lifting up, and we are going to move one more time in the same way. Moving your knees outwards in a wide squat position and bringing your arms up, shoulder level. You can also take your fingers and hands in chin mudra and stay. Utkat Kon Asana. Breathe, stay in the position, enjoy the fierce angle, also known as goddess pose. Lift up and down. Now we are going to move into a little variation of the same pose. Prepare yourself. Moving down again with your legs. Leg position is going to be the same. Placing one elbow on one thigh and bending your torso to one side. Keep pulling your arms upwards in slanting direction. Stay and breathe. Feel the intensity of the pose of the asana. Moving up, and we are going to do the same side bend onto the other side. Moving down again, placing the elbow down and stretching your arm upwards in slanting direction. Only the torso is bent, lower body is centered. Stay, breathe. Coming back to center and lifting up. Now we are going to bring the feet inwards and both the heels outwards, placing your palms onto your waist and drop down in a wide-legged forward fold. Keep your spine straight, your chest pressing down when you move forward. Remember that. Your spine is not curved. If you feel like it's an intense stretch, you can bend your knees gently and move into it. Go wherever your body allows you to go. Place your palms on the mat. If you can go further down, move down and try to place the crown of the head onto your mat. Prasarita Padottanasana. stay, breathe, lift up, and slowly move up, bringing your legs together. And again we are going to move into a forward fold, this time with our legs closed together. Again, moving your torso down, keeping your spine straight. Remember to move only till the point where your body allows you to. If you can hold your first toe of the feet, hold, and just try to bring your chest towards the thighs. Pada Hastasana. Lift up. Take your arms forward and legs back and move into downward dog or Adho Mukh Svanasana. Moving forward into a Falakasana, dropping down on the mat and moving into Bhujangasana. And continuing the same vinyasa. Second time. Lifting up and moving into a child pose and relax. Relax and feel the effect of the whole session. Breathe and see you soon in the next session.